From raging torrents that erase highways in seconds to waterfalls pouring from the sky over city streets, cameras have captured these unbelievable moments of nature's fury. Today, we're looking at the most shocking cloudbursts and flash floods ever caught on video. In a terrifying display of nature's power, a sudden cloudburst in the upper catchment of the Ganga River unleashed utter devastation on Tuesday. The event triggered a catastrophic flash flood that slammed into Darali village in the Uttarkashi district, causing large-scale destruction. Raging waters swallowed entire homes and hotels, with reports indicating the entire village was washed away in the deluge. The Uttarkashi district magistrate, Prashant Arya, confirmed the deaths of at least 4 people, though many more were feared missing in the aftermath of the havoc. As the remnants of the storm Helene unleashed torrential floods, a scene of raw, destructive power was captured in Afton, Tennessee. The historic Kisner Bridge, a local landmark, stood against the roaring Nolichucky River as the floodwaters surged violently against its supports. In a moment that would be unbelievable if not for the footage, the immense pressure became too much to bear. The bridge buckled and then completely collapsed into the raging river below, a stunning and terrifying testament to the sheer force of the flood. In the treacherous terrain of the Himalayas, the raw fury of a cloudburst was captured on video near Chashoti village in Indian Kashmir. The footage shows a terrifying torrent of muddy water and debris thundering through a construction site. In a matter of seconds, the flash flood engulfs everything in its path, sweeping away heavy machinery and vehicles as if they were toys. The deluge was so sudden and violent that local media reported community kitchens set up for a popular Hindu pilgrimage were completely washed away, with many people feared dead or trapped under the wreckage. The remote region of Kishtwar in Jammu and Kashmir was the scene of a horrifying natural disaster when a sudden cloudburst struck the area. The aftermath of the event was a scene of immense tragedy and devastation. In the tragic incident, over 30 people were reported dead. The human toll was staggering, with an additional 30 people believed to be in serious condition and 100 others left injured by the catastrophic event. The community of Ruidoso, New Mexico, was the scene of a devastating flash flood that struck with incredible speed and power. Described as a silent killer, the flood arrived with little to no warning, giving residents almost no time to react. In a matter of just minutes, the raging water swallowed entire streets. The torrent was so powerful that it swept away everything in its path, including cars, homes, and tragically, lives, all without warning.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Heavy rains unleashed chaos across several parts of Himachal, triggering a cascade of destructive landslides that brought the region to a standstill. Over a 24-hour period, more than 150 roads were blocked, including major arteries like the Hindustan-Tibet National Highway and the Jogindernagar-Pathankot Highway. The epicenter of the tragedy was in Nugal Sarai in the Kinnaur district, where a sudden cloudburst caused a massive landslide. The wall of mud and rock destroyed 2 houses, tragically killing 1 person and injuring 2 others. A routine drive in Himachal Pradesh turned into a terrifying, unbelievable moment when a flash flood suddenly tore through the landscape. A video captured from a distance shows the exact instant a powerful torrent of brown water and debris surges down a mountainside. With incredible force, the flood slams into a road, completely washing it away in a matter of seconds. An excavator that was on the road is tossed aside and swallowed by the deluge, a testament to the raw, destructive power of a cloudburst in the mountainous region. Here is how a cloudburst lies in the immense volume of water it can suddenly release. To put this into perspective, a rainfall measurement of just 25 millimeters during a cloudburst corresponds to 25,000 metric tons of water being dumped over a single square kilometer. This sudden massive weight of water is what gives cloudbursts their destructive power, triggering flash floods and landslides. In a truly unbelievable moment, a passenger on an airplane captured a cloudburst from a perspective few will ever see. The dramatic footage, filmed from above the weather system, shows an immense and concentrated downpour being unleashed from the base of a massive cloud. A bright flash of lightning illuminates the storm from within as the plane flies past. The view then shifts to the cockpit window, where the intensity of the rain is made clear as it hammers against the glass, offering a stunning and humbling view of nature's power.
All hands, hoist.
Over the city of Bangalore, India, a friend of a local resident captured a truly jaw-dropping weather event. The footage shows a massive dark cloud formation unleashing what can only be described as a wall of water. The concentrated downpour is so thick and heavy it looks like a waterfall from the sky, a perfect and terrifying example of a cloudburst. Along the sacred Machail Mata Yatra pilgrimage route, a massive cloudburst struck the Chositi area of Padar, subdivision in Kishtwar district. The sudden event unleashed a terrifying flash flood, with footage capturing vehicles being swept away at a nearby construction site. A sudden cloudburst in the Rishi Dogri Valley triggered a flash flood at Hojus Longpa Nala, creating a perilous situation in the Kinnaur district of Himachal Pradesh. The raging torrent washed away a camp belonging to the Central Public Works Department and left 4 civilians stranded and 1 injured on the opposite side of the fierce Sutlej River. A devastating cloudburst and subsequent flash flood wreaked havoc on the city of Mingora in the Swat Valley, leaving a horrifying trail of destruction. The disaster claimed the lives of at least 22 people and left thousands displaced as hundreds of homes were damaged or destroyed. The region was battered by a terrifying combination of flash floods, glacial lake outbursts, and violent cloudbursts. The scale of the tragedy in the Buner district, where a video of the deluge was captured in Pir Baba, was made horrifyingly clear. A massive storm, described as looking like a hurricane, unleashed catastrophic flash flooding across central Texas, leaving a trail of devastation. In the dead of night, the Guadalupe River crested its banks, sending a powerful surge of water into unsuspecting communities. Small rural towns, including Kerrville, Center Point, Ingram, and Comfort, were inundated by the floodwaters.
Oh no.
In a moment that looks like something out of a disaster movie, a camera captures a massive avalanche in the Nepal mountains. The video begins by showing a serene mountain landscape under a clear blue sky, before a huge cascade of snow, ice, and rock begins to pour down a steep mountainside, kicking up an immense cloud of white dust. As the avalanche reaches the valley floor, it crashes into a lake, creating huge waves and sending a towering plume of mist into the air. A sacred pilgrimage turned into a scene of chaos when a sudden cloudburst struck the Kanawar Kailash Yatra route in Himachal Pradesh. The deluge triggered devastating flash floods that washed away bridges and large sections of the trekking path, leaving hundreds of devotees stranded in the treacherous mountain terrain. A sudden cloudburst has struck Ramban in Jammu and Kashmir, causing what has been described as a huge loss to the region. The weather event has created a significant crisis in the area. From a safe vantage point, two onlookers watch in awe as a massive cloudburst unleashes a torrent of rain over the distant valley. With their cameras rolling, they capture the unbelievable and terrifying power of nature unfolding before their very eyes. The Himalayan state of Uttarakhand was the scene of a tragic disaster. A severe weather event, similar to other cloudbursts in the region, triggered massive floods that reportedly engulfed an entire village. A turbulent, muddy river is seen overflowing its banks, creating a violent torrent that rips through the landscape. The floodwaters are so powerful they effortlessly sweep away large trees and heavy rocks, tossing them aside like small pebbles. Waterfalls of rain being unleashed from the sky, hammering the pavement and instantly flooding the street. The sheer volume of water is so intense that it creates a curtain of white. Completely obscuring the view and demonstrating the raw, localized power of a cloudburst over an urban environment. A river swollen by floodwaters rages through a lush green valley surrounded by mountains. The water, thick with mud and debris, churns violently. A testament to a recent downpour or cloudburst upstream. The sheer force of the current is evident as it carves its path, showcasing the immense and destructive power of nature unleashed in this otherwise serene landscape. The powerful flow of the Urubamba River in Aguas Calientes, Peru, likely swollen from heavy rains. A sudden cloudburst at Lamayuru on August 13th blocked the critical National Highway 1, creating a desperate situation for travelers. The resulting landslide stranded 90 vehicles, including 60 light motor vehicles and 30 heavy motor vehicles, trapping tourists and 2 critical patients. As darkness fell, a team from Project Vijayak of the Border Roads Organization began a heroic rescue mission, braving continuous rain and the threat of further landslides. In a remarkable effort, they worked through the night and restored traffic by the early hours of August 14th, ensuring the safe evacuation of everyone, including the 2 patients. From the mountains of the Himalayas to the rivers of Tennessee, these moments are a humbling reminder of nature's awesome and terrifying power. Which of these unbelievable moments shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.